Welcome Sagittarius. Welcome to Keykey's Doorway. Let's see what you and your soulmate will want to explore for November 17th to November 19th. Okay, let's see. Alright. Goddess, Mother, Ancestors, what will Mr. and Miss Sagittarius soulmate will be taking an action for November 17th to November 19th, 2018. Okay. Masculine Sagittarius, you and your soulmate met in past lives as people that were all about communal living, all about sharing resources, helping each other, growing with each other. Yes, they had that identity while cultivating, yet that was not of importance. It was all about having your community be your family, be your business, be your way of showing unconditional love. Now in the present life, you and your soulmate are going to become that anchor for self, independence. Anchoring self-independence abroad. Yes, because just like Buddha, just like Asian culture, is all about sharing knowledge with others that may not have that exposure. This is what you and your soulmate are experiencing. Female Sagittarius, you and your soulmate are, well, for one, you learned your lessons and blessings. Like your masculine counterpart and their soulmate, do anchoring yourself. Yes, you were all about communal living, but how you anchored yourself in your identity or through your independence showed abroad. And abroad can mean, let's see, Sagittarius, you're half human, half horse. So you're natural go-getters. So as you are becoming or naturally setting out your goals and getting the goals done, you realize it took you to step into your independence. Use your identity of who you are, your individuality, and intuitively learning and knowing what that is in regards to your goals and how and why you pursue them. It showed you the blessings in that you have the capability to actually go after the things you want and get them. Now you're seeing why that is. Yes, you have the community to support you always in the things you go after. Maybe that's what you're realizing, Miss Sagittarius, just like your masculine counterpart. That yes, the community is here to help you. But this time in your present, they're helping you as you're showing who you are independently, or showing that your identity, yes, brings out your independence, but it shows that it's always thinking about the community and how you act. Let's see why that is. Okay. Fourth ear is all about masculine Sagittarius, about foundation, making a solid foundation in your life. And you've been communicating that for quite some time, whether it be for 4 days, 4 months, 4 years journey and communicating exactly your identity and how you want to serve in the community, your identity and how you want to be seen in relationship, which is communing with more than one person. So you're always surrounded by a community, whether it be one-on-one or group or the masses. They're looking at your self-identity in your actions and even how you anchor yourself, masculine Sagittarius. And for that, yes, you're going to need a time for rest very soon, because to have 4 foundations, that meant that you actually had to put in the work. And Sagittarius is all about putting in the work. Yet, I wonder, do y'all know when to take time to rest? So, this will be on your mind, just like your feminine counterpart and their soulmate. You're learning that the lessons, masculine Sagittarius, is seeing that when you do go out and get what you need to for your family, for yourself, for your community, for your extended family, however it is, you also need to recharge yourself. I learned this from a dear Sagittarius friend of mine, that yes, we could put in the work, and yes, we could be excited with the things that we do, but if we don't take a rest, if we don't take a pause, if we don't recharge ourselves, then the things that we go after can, like the 4 foundations, become eroded, can become wobbly because it's not solid anymore. So you want to keep your solid ground. So that's going to require you to take a rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before you make your next move or you're making your next decision, masculine Sagittarius. Meditate may provide answers. Whether you meditate by listening to music, whether you meditate by writing, whether you meditate by taking walks or driving in your car to relieve your mind or just to clear your mind and allow your mind to flow and your emotions to just be connected to you. That's when you'll get the answers in which were on your mind. 4 o'clock, 4 a.m. Whether it be 4 o'clock, 4 a.m., you might receive communication from an air sign. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Whether this be 4 o'clock, 4 a.m., 4 p.m., 4 days, you will receive a communication that will allow you to see how your next move would be needed and exactly how you want to take charge in that movement. So it is good to rest for a second. Just like your masculine counterpart, female Sagittarius, you're becoming the 5th house, the wheel of your emotions. So, since you are very strong in your emotions, female Sagittarius, from understanding that your lessons did provide many blessings, especially in regards to how you do get what you want, going after it. Some people may not have that luxury, Miss Sagittarius. Some people go after the things they want, but they might not have known the right amount of passion or the right amount of boldness on their part to take and exactly sealing that deal. So, just like the masculine, female Sagittarius, you understand what makes your foundation. Now you're seeing how your willpower, how your will has always led you to victory. And once you realize that you had always 5 cups, yes, but out of those 5 talents, those 5 gifts, those 5 lessons that you learned even, is 2 that always rings dear to you every time you go after the things you want, after the things that give you passion and drive. You have learned 2 lessons. Whatever those 2 lessons are, is going to help you in your next direction. So, just like the masculine, if that requires you to pause for a second and see how the 2 cups that you will be using, because 2 did not fall, So you will be falling in love again, whether it be with your emotions, learning about your emotions more, through how it connects to your will, seeing how for 5 years or even 5 months, how you have noticed that your will has been adapting and growing with you every step of the way. And it had to do with the lessons in your life that you had to overcome, that you had to master, that taught you that lessons can be hard, yet when you walk through them and accomplish them, they give nuggets of wisdom, blessings, abundance. And for that, you're seeing, and your soulmate is seeing that things not turning out the way you hoped is giving you room to see emotionally and intuitively, by using your gut, by using your memories, again, with the life lessons or the lessons in your blessings, looking at your life for the past 5 months, 5 days, 5 years, and seeing how when things did not turn out right, how did you make them right, Miss Sagittarius? It's like you're masculine. How did you, when you didn't see something positive in a situation, how did you go within? Because Sagittarius are all about the sage. You're very good counselors, therapists, healers, speakers. How did, when things did not go right for you, how did you overcome them? How did you learn how not to cry over spilled milk, but to continue on the journey? These are the things that's going to first give you much gratitude and remind you to not only give thanks, since we're going towards Thanksgiving, but to understand what is it that you should be thankful for when it comes to who you are, masculine, feminine, Sagittarius. Until we meet again, know that you and your soulmates are, yes, always connected to the community when it comes to your life purpose, when it comes to how you connect with friendships, relationships, careerships, how you even connect to yourself. Now it's asking you and showing you, not even asking you, it's reminding you that you have always held the key. Now you're seeing how you want to set your foundation, how you want to have your emotions match with your actions as a fire sign. If you would like to get any further insight about this, you can look in the description box below for further information of personal readings. I also leave a paragraph in every reading to give us a template, a compass for us to really think about or see how that relates to to us personally. So, I love you. I love you, Sagittarius. We will see you on the other side.